Viewfinder. Image.
Hi everyone, so today I wanted to talk about an honest mistake that I made, and you guys are probably going to think, well, what's the point of talking about you making a mistake? Well, it's actually kind of like a tip for you guys too, to like be careful when you use the Apple Store app to order stuff. So, yeah. So I ordered something for my mother for Mother's Day. Um, Now, you guys are probably going to think too, well, it's not even Easter and she's already thinking about Mother's Day? Like, what's going on? But I'm the kind of person, I like to plan ahead. I don't like to order gifts, shop at the very last minute, especially because I shop online and, things take time to come. So I don't like to wait until the very last minute because I don't want to be stressed out about, am I going to have this on time? Oh, how am I going to budget to get these gifts? And so that way it's out of the way. I don't have to worry about it because I could just hang on to them for the next 6 weeks or whatever. So, okay. So yeah. So I ordered my mother, so I gave her my old iPad mini because it's just like older and I don't really use it anymore because like doesn't support iOS 10, and for my mom, that's okay because she just does email, banking, Facebook, Safari, goes on websites, and that's it. Nothing major. So I figure for her that's okay. So I wanted to get her a keyboard for it because she can use the screen no problem, but if she's gonna be using it like a computer, I figure like there's really no I could get her a keyboard and she could really use it like a computer. So I got her the Apple Magic Keyboard. It's a metal keyboard and charges with a lightning port, and and I also got her a portfolio case. That is not here yet, but I got her a charging not a case not a I got her an Apple Magic Keyboard. So I ordered it. I wanted to give the Apple Store app a try. I got it. Now the thing is, I could have ordered it on Amazon, but the thing with Amazon is you have to be careful because I ordered an iPod from Apple at one point, and it was like, it wasn't even like, I mean, it was an Apple iPod, but it wasn't even shipped by Apple or anything like that. It was from like another company, and it was really weird. And I actually returned that iPod because I had some problems with it, but that's not what this video is about. So yeah, but I had some problems with it, so I returned it, and I got my money back. But I did something, I made a mistake, and kind of want you guys to like learn from it. So like say, okay, if you move, be careful where your packages are going. That's what I'm going to say. That's the lesson I hope that you guys will pick up, and that's definitely a lesson that I have picked up from what happened, because it's like, learn where your packages are going. Be very careful. Triple check that your packages are going to the right place. Okay, so when you move, just be careful with that. So what happened was I ordered this keyboard. I ordered it on Sunday, April 9th. So today is the 11th, and this video will go up today because, today's a video day for me, and I haven't uploaded anything yet today. So today's the 11th. So today was the day it was supposed to come. So a long time ago, when I first gotten the Apple Store app, I changed my address. I made sure, I changed my address because, I moved. So I changed it in my contacts as well, because you can put your address on your contact card. Now the thing is, that doesn't really matter because, contacts have nothing to do with what's on your Apple ID. That's just your phone contacts that you're changing. So I changed it on my, on my Apple ID. I fixed it. Not on my Apple ID, my contacts, I fixed it. And in the Apple Store app, what I did was I imported it from my contacts. I imported my own contact card, and I just imported my address from my contacts to get it onto the Apple Store app. Now, one thing that I don't understand now, because, okay, so I ordered this thing, and I didn't think to look at the confirmation email right away because I was like, oh, it's going to the right place. I fixed it a while ago. I'm not even going to check. So, I don't know. Something told me to check because whenever I order something from like a new website, I always check the confirmation just to make sure everything's okay. With Amazon, I usually don't check the auto confirmation because, it's everything. I'm very familiar with Amazon, so I just erase it. But with any news site, I check it. So something told me to check it because I wasn't going to. And it's a good thing I did. Okay. So what happened was the shipping address said that it was going to my stepdad's house. My stepfather's house. I used to live with my stepfather, for those of you that do not know. So it was kind of like awkward. So I was freaking out. I was like, oh no, what am I going to do? And I was like texting everybody. I was texting my brother, and he said, well, try to call Apple, see if they could adjust it, and because he knew about this. We talked about this. So I was like, okay, so I'll do that. So I basically, I checked the address, and it had his address on it. Now, when I checked my email, it was actually like a couple hours, or maybe it was actually, no, maybe it was about, yeah, it was about a couple hours after I placed the order, and it was already like preparing for shipment, like it was preparing to be shipped. So I didn't think that they could do anything because I went into the email and I went onto like Apple's website, because there was a link that I had to click on where Apple took me to, where, the email, when I went to the Apple Store app, it took me to a link on their website that I had to click on. So I tried to cancel the order, because what I was going to do was cancel the order and then order it again. But it wouldn't even let me cancel the order. It just, like, they said, no, you can't cancel or return at this point. So, my brother, my friend, was just telling me, call Apple, see if they can do anything, see if they can adjust the shipping address, because it probably won't ship for a couple days, So I tried to call Apple. So I called Apple that night when I found out. What they told me was that I told them basically what I just told you guys, I moved, I thought I changed my shipping address, but, I guess if it's on my Apple ID, it doesn't really matter because it's going to go there anyway. So I thought I gave them so I told them what happened, and basically what I just told you guys, and they basically said, well, they looked it up. They looked at the my order, and they said, well, we really can't do anything right now because it's preparing for shipment. So when it reaches this point in the process, we can't do anything. So what you're going to have to do is just wait until tomorrow when you get the email that it ships. As soon as you get that, call us back and we'll assist you, and we will notify the carrier, which was FedEx. We will notify the carrier that, the package needs to go somewhere else. So I was like, okay, that's fine. I'll call back tomorrow. I didn't think that they could do anything, but, it's worth a try. And I didn't really understand why, because it was kind of like, well, if it was preparing for shipment, so it hasn't even left the building yet. And I looked at my Apple ID on the website because I did fix it in the Apple Store app. I made sure it was right. And it did have my current address as like my primary shipping address. So I thought, maybe if I'm lucky, they'll just see that I updated it, and they'll just print it out on the label. They'll just print out the new address. But it was like that order was kind of late. So I called Apple again the next day, and I explained to them what happened, and they said, okay, we'll help you. We'll see what we can do. We'll look up your order. So what they did was they took down the address, my current address that I wanted it to go to. I told them the billing address that was on the account, which was my stepdad's address, and they said, well, we'll see what we can do. We'll notify FedEx, and there's a good chance that it might show up there, but they might reroute it. So I was like, okay, it's fine. And then they said, well, give it a day or so, and we will update your tracking information. You'll get a new email. You'll get updated tracking information. So just give it like a day or so, and you'll see it updated. And they gave me the tracking number and all that, so in case I wanted to go on FedEx's website and track it at any time. So I was like, okay, that's fine. So I was hopeful. I kind of just waited.
VORAIL, Queen Chaos Aquarius, just asked a question about vindication, 4 exclamation marks.
I just waited, and I was like, okay, hopefully, it'll go to the right place. So basically what happened was today, that happened yesterday. So today I was supposed to get it. And I got an email saying, just confirming that I got my package. And it said to reply if you didn't, because they would either issue a refund or give you a replacement if it was lost. But I didn't reply because I knew where it went. So I didn't say anything to my mom because I thought maybe it required a signature and they took it back or something like that. But I had warned her about what happened, and if you guys watched the video about when I moved, when I talked about how, like, my unplanned move, you would understand more, a little bit more. But they, you know, it's very awkward for her to go over there. And I could totally understand that. Given everything that happened, it was a bad experience for us. So it was very awkward for her to go there. So he texted my mom, and I knew he would, you know, because he's not just going to keep my mail. So I guess he told her that I had a box there, and, you know, she was looking at her text, and she's like, uh-oh, I don't want to say his name, but she said, oh, no, he said that your package showed up at his house. I don't want to say his name, so, but anyway, I was like, oh, no, we got to figure out what we're going to do, and she said, I'm not going to text him right now, but I'll tell him it was a mistake, because I didn't, like, intentionally have it sent there to, like, start conflict. You know, it was an honest mistake. I thought my address was updated, but it wasn't. And like I said, I don't understand how that address even got onto my Apple ID, because I haven't had anything shipped there from Apple in the, you know, year and a half that I lived there. And this was, like, the first time that something like this has happened. It's not like I, you know, consecutively had packages sent there. You know, so this is, like, the first time this has ever happened. So I'm sure she'll work it out with him as to how we're going to get it. You know, even if she just, you know, goes over there and he just gives it to her. And she doesn't even go inside. Maybe they go out somewhere and they meet up. Maybe he'll bring it to work, leave it on her desk, or he'll drop it off here. I don't know. But I'm sure they will work it out as to how I'm going to get it. So, yeah. But anyway, the point of me explaining this video to you guys, me doing this video, was because I kind of wanted to, like, for you guys to understand that, like, a lesson that I got from this. When you use the Apple Store app, or I guess any website for that matter, triple check that the shipping address is right. Because, you know, especially if you move and it said something else and you thought it was updated when it really wasn't. So, you know, next time I order from there, the Apple Store app, before I hit place order, I will triple check that it's going to the right place. I will make sure that as soon as the email comes in for the confirmation, I will read it. Make sure, just so I'm 100% sure it's going to the right place. So, yeah. So, anyway, guys, and this is kind of long, but, you know, a lot happened with that. So, now I just kind of, but the thing is, though, I worry about how I'm going to get it, given the situation, but I feel better knowing that it's there, knowing where it is, where it was sent to. So, yeah. But anyway, I'm going to go now, and this video will probably be up tonight. So, I will talk to you guys in my next video, which will be Thursday. And I do have a video planned for Thursday. I actually I have video pre-recorded for a couple months, but, you know, I haven't gotten around to posting them until now. So, I do have another video that I'm going to be doing that I'm going to put up Thursday. Hopefully I don't record any other videos before then. And then I'll see you, I guess, Thursday. Because my workload is getting lighter for school because this is the last week of the semester. So, yeah. So I'll see you guys Thursday in my next video. All right. Bye, guys.